Sir, class. ಹೌದು. ಅನೌನ್ಸ್ಮೆಂಟಾ ಬನ್ನಿ.
ಎಷ್ಟಾಯ್ತು ಇನ್ನು ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ?
22 ಜನ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ರಿವಿಷನ್
ತಿಂಡಿ ತಿನ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬರ್ತೀನಿ. 9 ಗಂಟೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ
Yes, students, how is the preparation is going on for your fest, for technical fest? Can I have some responses from coordinators? No response. Ene keli madam naveno answer madam. Yes, Rashmi. Rashmi, you are telling something.
ಏನು ಕೇಳಿಸ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ.
Preparation ಹೇಗೆ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ ಫೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದೆ.
ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ನಿಮಗೆ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಿಲ್ವಾ ನನ್ನ ವಾಯ್ಸ್?
ಏನ್ಮ?
ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಿಲ್ವಾ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ನಮ್ದು?
ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ.
ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಿದೆನಾ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್?
ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಹಾ.
ಎಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
ಹೇಗೆ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ ಪ್ರಿಪರೇಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದೆ.
ನಿಮ್ದು ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ನಂಗೆ ಏನ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರಿ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ
ಇವಾಗ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ ನಾನು ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು?
ಯಾ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
ಎಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರಿಪರೇಷನ್ ಫಾರ್ ಯುವರ್
ಎಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್
ಟೆಕ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್.
ಎಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಒಂದು 90% ಆಗಿದೆ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್. ಎಲ್ಲ ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸಲ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
ಓಕೆ. See, only 25 students are there. Out of 50, only 50% of the attendance is there. What about the remaining students? Students, can you see the screen? PPT ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ?
Yes ma'am.
Okay. Hey students, as you all know that I have completed the syllabus. So from today onwards, we'll do module-wise revision. If you did not attend in class, if you missed any topic, or if you did not understand the topics, so if you have any doubts, you can ask questions. So we'll do revision. Okay. So this class should be an interactive class. Whatever the questions I ask, you have to answer. If you don't know the answer, if you have any doubts, any questions also, if you have, you can ask. Yes, students, this is the first module. In the first module, what we learned is about, one second, I'll open the syllabus, students. So that meanwhile, I'll open the syllabus and quickly go through. So this is, yes students, you can see this Word document now. So this is the syllabus of first module. Yes students, in the first module, this subject is software testing. So when we do testing, not only in the software, not only in the projects, in our daily life also we do testing. Correct now? So when we do testing, we know that when we do error, doing error, making error is common in our life. When we talk also, sometimes spelling mistakes will be there, pronunciation mistakes will be there. Correct no? When you write a spelling or when you write something, then there also for some complex spellings, difficult spellings, we do spelling mistakes. And while cooking a new dish or cooking something in a different way also, we do mistake. While driving, we may do some mistake. While writing test, so the making mistake is has become part of our life. Correct no? So that's why what we do, before we conclude, we check what mistake I have done. So if any chances are there to rectify, then we will rectify. If you do mistake in the test, if you are checking within the stipulated time, within 3 hours is if you are going to check, then you can recorrect. Correct no? You can do the correction, you can rewrite. If you're checking after the time limit, then you cannot do anything. Maybe if you are getting a next chance, if you are getting a next chance, in the next chance you can improvise your um, process. You can improve your process. So here in the first module, we learned human errors, human errors and testing, software quality in the software quality requirements, the behavior, correctness versus reliability, testing, debugging, test matrix, software and hardware testing verification, defect management, execution history, test generation strategy, testing. All these topics we have seen in the first module. So the PPTs I'll revise once. So the learning objective of this module is the errors, the whatever I told in this syllabus, the same thing is here. So humans, error and testing. So error, see the first point only you can see errors are part of our daily life. Correct? No error. As I told just now, when I walk, sometimes I may slip. Not every time. Sometimes there are if I am not walking properly or if I am not seeing what is done. If any stone comes in between, also if I don't observe, then I will fall. So that is also a mistake. As I told, when we write, when we cook, when we speak, when we sing. So whatever the it is not compulsory that every time we do mistake. Sometimes we do mistake. Sometimes when you are perfect, when you are perfect, when if you are perfect in all the spellings, if you are perfect in English, so you will not do any pronunciation mistake, spelling mistake. Also you don't do. But when you are in the learning stage, when you are doing that work first time, then definitely you make mistake. So the mistakes are nothing but errors. Errors are part of our daily life. Human makes error in their thoughts. Is today I'm thinking that today I'll go to Orient Mall, but I have classes till 4:30, so I'll not go. So just I'm thinking. I'm thinking there also. I'm doing mistake when I have class. How can I go to Orient Mall? So thinking mistake. When the thoughts also they do mistake. Action in the the production company example, if you take the production and production results, when we take an example of a production company, when they produce a product, so in the first time they may do some mistakes. We cannot say that the production company will do 100% error free product. Maybe if they are doing first time, even for mobile phones also, you can see students first they'll if any new phone is releasing, iPhone 20 is releasing, then after some days the users will post the problems, whatever the problems are there in the iPhone 20. Then the Apple company, what they do, they will try to rectify, improvise the improvise the phone when iPhone 20 X will come. So some name I am giving. So means when the new version comes, they try to improvise the problems, whatever the problems or mistakes have done in the previous versions. So error occur whenever human are involved in taking actions and making decision. So error human when human is involved, uh, if I calculate if I add sum of two, if I want to add two larger numbers, then I manually by counting my fingers, I may do so, I may do some mistake. But if I use a calculator, then definitely I'll not do any mistake. So error occurs when human are involved. So when human is involved, then we may expect a error in taking actions and making decisions. Some of the examples, this example I'll show students once again. Can you see PPT? ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ?
Yes, ma'am.
See, this is the left hand side is the area where we do mistake, and the right hand side is the what error we do. Hearing. See, hearing mistake. The speaker might be telling foreign car. I might listen failing cars. Foreign cars and failing cars. Medicine. Medicine, when doctor gives a medicine, then incorrect antibiotic the doctor may prescribe. Music performance, incorrectly the musician may play the music. Numerical analysis, incorrect algorithm for matrix inversion. Observation, while observing also we may do mistakes, students. From far, if I say, um, if I see from far, it may look something. If I go in front of it, it will look something in a different shape. So while doing observation also, we may do some mistake. Software, so operators used in the software, and speech, while speaking also we might do some mistake. Sports, though the coach has trained the student properly, while playing the students may do mistakes. Writing, instead of writing pants, PANS, pants, the students or the writer may write pants. Instead of writing pants, PANS, pants, the writer may write pants. So like this, human make error. These types of error they might make. Next, error, fault and failure. Error, faults and failure. Yes, students, this is very important diagram. By seeing this diagram, we will completely understand what is software testing. Correct now? Here, generally, what is software testing? What is testing? So first we'll understand what is testing. Then we'll link that testing with the software testing. I execute one program, or I start doing one work. I'll take program example only. So I'll start. I start drawing something. I start drawing something. So what drawing I'll do? I will start drawing elephant. Students, I'll start drawing elephant. So what I do, I will just imagine how the tail of the elephant, how the trunk of the elephant, how the teeth, how the body. I'll imagine and I'll write. I'll draw. So once I complete the drawing, my elephant may look like pig, because I'm not perfect in drawing the picture of a elephant. So when I complete the drawing, then I will check with the real picture of elephant. Okay, I'll check the real picture of a elephant. If my elephant is correct, matching with the real picture of elephant, then okay, whatever the drawing you have done, that is correct. If it is not matching, if it is looking like some other animal, if it is looking like rat or pig or buffalo, so then my drawing is not correct, my drawing is not matching, so I have to redo the drawing. Getting students, a simple example I am taking, I have to redo the process. Similarly, as when you develop a software or when you develop any application, before you give that application to the customers, so we do testing. It may be a registration form. Generally I take registration form example. So registration form or development of some institution website or hostel management website, we'll check whether all the functionalities are working properly or not. So in the development of hospital management, I need a discharge summary. The discharge summary, what all the information I should have. When the patient has admitted, how many days the patient was there in the hospital, when the patient has discharged. So all what are the medicines the hospital has given. All this should be contained in the discharge summary. Correct, no? So our application, whatever the application we have developed, it should give all this information. So when we test the application, if the application is not giving correct information, again we have to redo this. The same thing here. The programmer will write the code. The programmer will write the code, and the test data, whatever the data should be tested, that way is given as a input to the program, and we observe the behavior. Observe the behavior. Observe the behavior is nothing but a output of the program. Desired behavior is nothing but how we have assumed the output. As I told the discharge summary, what all the information it should include, so that I have assumed. When I run the application, the output should give the observed output should match with the desired output. If both are same, then no, then yes, the program behaves as desired. If both are same, if both are not same, then no program doesn't behave as desired. A failure has occurred. So this is the main concept in software testing, students. So software testing is based on this concept only. Software quality, what is the software quality? It is divided into two attributes: static quality attributes and dynamic quality attributes. The static quality attributes are structure, maintainable, testable, and the dynamic quality attributes are completeness, consistency, usability, performance. All these are all the types of uh, dynamic quality attributes. User requirements, behavior, and correctness. Yes, students, a requirement is very important. Once we get a requirement, we'll check the behavior of the program. Then with the behavior, we'll check whether if the behavior is correct, then the program is correct. If the behavior is not correct, then the program is not correct. So here we take two requirements are there. The first requirement is write a program to check two integers are there to check to check the maximum of two integers. Assume AB or AB are the two input variables. So whatever the values we are giving for A and B, we have to check which is maximum. We have to check which is maximum. And the second requirement is it is required to write a program that input a sequence of integer and output in a sorted version of version of this sequence. Yes, students, see here. The two requirements are there. The first requirement is we have to check the maximum of two numbers, and in the second requirement, we have to check we have to sort the given integer. Here, the maximum of according to the first requirement, first number is 13 and second number is 19. So the maximum of two number is 19. The output has determined, that is the maximum of two numbers is 19. Here there is no ambiguity, students. There is no ambiguity. Why? Because we have only two numbers. So we need to calculate, or we need to find out the maximum of two numbers. But in the case of second requirement, we have to sort the given integer. A big question is there. What is a big question? Any answer? In the second requirement, I have an ambiguity. What is that ambiguity? I have a doubt. What is that doubt, students? In doubt ಇದೆ ಹೇಳಿ. Hey, students, are you people are listening? Yes. Can anyone
Yes,
of you
ma'am.
tell? Yes. Yes. Can anyone of you tell what is the ambiguity I have in the second requirement? See, students, I'm repeating this already. I have explained this. See, the ambiguity is, or the doubt is, when we say sort the given sequence number or sort the given integer values. The question is whether we have to sort in ascending order or descending order. Correct? No? You will not get this doubt. Huh? Requirement ambiguity. The requirement ambiguity is to sort the number in ascending order or descending order. Once it is clear to sort in ascending order or descending order, then we can write a code and we can sort the number in ascending or descending order. Correctness is when we execute the program, the behavior is not matching with the observed behavior is matching with the desired behavior, then the program is correct. If it is not correct, then again we have to test what is the mistake. Then we should try to find out what problem is there, and to solve this problem, what modification I have to do in the project. I have to do in the program. We have to check and we have to implement. Operational profile. Operational profile is a numerical description of how a program is used. Consider a sort program which on any given execution allow any one of two types of input sequence. Sample operational profile for sort follow. See, yes, this is some sample input is given. Numerical value, you can take numerical value and you can also take alphanumeric values. Testing and debugging. Testing is a process of determining if a program has any error. So testing means we are checking, we are determining a program has any error. We are checking. So in debugging, what we do, we will try to debug the error. Once we come to know in the testing, we'll come to know what are whether errors are there or not. If no errors, then no question of debugging the program. If errors, then you have to debug the errors. So testing is a process of determining if a program has any errors. When testing reveals an error, see, when testing reveals an error, if testing is not revealing any error, then no question of debugging the program. When testing reveals an error, the process used to determine the cause of this error and to remove it is known as debugging. So we have to find the cause, why this error has occurred, what mistake I have done, whether syntax mistake or logical mistake, or if any other technical issue is there. So once we come to know the cause of the error, then we can remove the error. Then removing the error is nothing but that process is known as debugging. This is also an important diagram, students. So here this is a debugging cycle. So when we start executing the program, first we give the input. First we check with the error in the program. If there is no error, then we start executing the program. When we execute the program, if the observed behavior is matching with the desired behavior, then the program will terminate, then we will not test the program. If the observed behavior, if the first, see, when we do testing is first we'll compile the program and we'll check any errors are there. Then if any errors occurs, then we'll do debugging. And when if there is no error, when we run the program, when we execute the program, then if the desired if the observed behavior is not matching with the desired behavior, then again we'll do testing, test plan. Oh, so for everything we have to do a planning. So as I told, the sorting of a given number, first we have to check whether I have to sort in a ascending order or descending order. So we have to plan for everything and then we have to execute the programs. Program behavior. The program behavior can be specified in a several way: the plain natural language, a state diagram, a formal mathematical specification, etc. A state diagram specifies program states and how the program changes its state when an input sequence has given, when an input sequence is inputs. So the behavior of the program can be represented in a pictorial format, in a mathematical format, and in a natural language. So this is a small example for a program behavior. So when you are executing menu driven program, when you are developing a menu driven application, so what we do, so first here we should know the menu, the file menu should contain how many items or what are the items. The edit menu should contain how many items. Tools, windows, like this, how many items it should contain. When I click on file, new, open, close, like this, a drop down list will come. So based on this is my assumption. So based on my assumption, I have to start developing the program. So this is a diagram for program behavior. See here, a start application, start application is nothing but we start executing the program, expecting user input. So what is the user expectation? User clicks on, what is the expectation is, when a user clicks on file menu, then it should display the drop down list, that is file, new, open, close, save as. Irutalva? Yes, students, all these options will be there now. Yes, students, are you listening? Respond. ಕೇಳಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ?
Yes, ma'am.
ಅವಾಗ ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ಎಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಯು ಪೀಪಲ್ ಆರ್ ಲಿಸ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಅಂತ. So what is the user expectation is, when the user clicks on file menu, then it should display the drop down list or pull down menu. So the expectation is, see, the action is represented with T and the expected output is represented with S. What is the idea diagram of students? Can you all see the diagram? T0, S0, T1, S1,
Yes,
T2, S2, T3, S3. So next T1 is user clicks on the file menu. This one is what action what action should happen, that is pull down menu should display. Next, user selects the open option. If a user is selecting a open option, then the open should highlight. Alva, the open should highlight, and when open highlights, then file names in the current directory visible in the window. Yes, in your Word, I'll show you the example also. Yes, students, see here, file. See, when I'm clicking on file, then what are the drop down list it is showing? Understand? Yeah, info, new, open, save as, print, share, export, close, about, contact. So when I click on open, yes, the recent PPTs which have opened. Correct now? So
Yes, ma'am.
like this should happen. So this is the expectation of a user. So here in the square, in this rectangle box, you can see T represents the task indicated by the user. S is a application state. So in state ಇರಬೇಕು application ಅಂತ. Program behavior, observation and analysis. See, observation is nothing but the behavior of the program. Ade alva, correct? No. So in the first step, one observes the behavior. So we observe the behavior of the program. And next, what we do, we analyze. How we analyze whether the behavior is correct or not, right or not, whether it is acting according to our expectation or not. So we analyze. If it is not acting, then we should understand that the program is not error free. The program has some bugs. So the program is not working properly. So we have to we have to relook in the program. Why? Because it is not satisfying the needs of a customer. It is not behaving according to our expectation. Testing and verification. Yes, students, what any answer? What is verification? Ravi Shankar, what is verification? Ravi Shankar, can you hear me, Ravi Shankar? Ravi Shankar? Bhargavi? Are you there, Bhargavi? See, this revision class means it is not like how in the regular class also I was only explaining and you people are just listening. So whatever the questions, because this I'm doing second time. So you have to respond, no? Ili Bega. Bhargavi, what is verification? Bhargavi,
Yes, ma'am.
what is verification?
Ma'am, verification is a process of verification is a process of testing the errors, ma'am.
It's the process of testing
Bugs
the error.
and errors, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Bugs and errors.
Howda?
Yes, ma'am.
It is the process of testing bugs and errors. Any other answer? It is a testing is verification is a process of tell once again. Bhargavi. Bhargavi. Bhargavi, tell your answer once again.
Ma'am, verification is a process of checking the bugs and errors, ma'am.
Okay. Gudia.
Hello.
Ah, yeah. Okay. Fine. Gudia. I'm asking for next student. Gudia.
Yes, ma'am.
What is verification? What is ambiguity, Gudia? One by one, start leaving the program. Gudiya, what is ambiguity? Harshit, what is ambiguity? Gudiya, I did not understand. Just now I explained, no, what is ambiguity. You did, if you did not understand, then you could have asked me question, no. If you don't know the answer, then you could have asked me. Harshit,
Yes, ma'am.
what is ambiguity?
Ma'am, testing technique that helps to eliminate the defects in the requirement phase.
I'm asking ambiguity. ಏನ್ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ ನೀನು? Ambiguity ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು?
Sir, ambiguity.
Ambiguity. Ambiguity ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು 10 ಸ್ಲೈಡ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಯೂಲ್ ರಿವಿಷನ್ ಮುಗ್ದೋಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. ನಿಮ್ಗೆಲ್ಲ ಇಷ್ಟು ಡೌಟ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯು ಕುಡ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಆಸ್ಕ್ಡ್ ಮೀ, ನೋ? ಓಕೆ ರವಿಶಂಕರ್, ಓಕೆ ಫೈನ್. ಲತಾ, ಲತಾ, Lata, are you there, Lata? Can you hear me, Lata? See, now one by one, start leaving the meeting because I'm asking questions. Questions ಕೇಳಬಾರ್ದು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? Students, answer your attendance. Asta? Asta? Answer your attendance. Asta is not there. Abhinav?
Ma'am.
Aishwarya?
Present, ma'am.
Amrish?
Yes, ma'am.
Anu?
Present, ma'am.
Arbaz? What happened to this boy? Why he is not attending? Arjun? Arjun? Ashok? Benita?
Present,
Last
ma'am.
class absent. Last two class you did not attend, no? Why? Bhargavi?
Yes, ma'am.
Bhavisha?
Present, ma'am.
Chaitra?
Present, ma'am.
Dev?
Present, ma'am.
Diksha?
Present, ma'am.
Students, wait, no? Wait 2 minutes. Sir wants to announce something.
ಅಲ್ಲ ನೀವೇ ಹೇಳಿ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಟೀಚರ್ ಅಂತ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಸೆಮಿಸ್ಟರ್ ನೀವೇ ಹೇಳ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಟೀಚರ್.
Venkatesh.
ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಬರಲ್ವಾ? ಗುಡ್ ಮಾರ್ನಿಂಗ್.
ಬರುತ್ತೆ.
Good morning, sir.
See, already we have told you at least one program you have to register it. So again, you people have not done it only. Today now you do it. Everybody has to register at least one program. So already we have sent the link, and through using that link you send it, and we'll make a success tech transform 2020. So if you are not participating, we cannot do it. So your cooperation is required. So now today is the last day to register it. So do it now. Okay. Minimum 1. So you have attractive prizes also, prize money also. We have got it already. So now only thing is you need to participate. That's all. So madam will also say something. Okay, madam.
Dear students, make a best utilization of tech transform. By sitting at home only, you can participate in the events and you can get attractive cash prizes. Yes? Cash prize ಬರುತ್ತಲ್ವಾ ಯಾಕೆ ಬಿಡ್ತೀರಾ ಚಾನ್ಸು ಮಿಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಡಿ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಸಿಪೇಟ್ last time so many students those who got prize ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ ನಮಗೆ ಕೊಡ್ತೀರಾ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಅಮೌಂಟು ಇಲ್ಲ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ವಾ ದೀಕ್ಷಾ
Present, ma'am.
ದೀಪಿಕಾ ಎಲ್
Present, ma'am.
ದೀಪಿಕಾ ಎಂ absent Deepika M. Murli.
Present, ma'am.
ಮುರಳಿ ಯಾವ ಇವೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಸಿಪೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀಯಪ್ಪ
ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಅದು ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅದು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇತ್ತು ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಐ ಫಾರ್ಗಾಟ್ ದಟ್ ನೇಮ್
ಪಾರ್ಟಿಸಿಪೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಖುಷಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಇದೆ ಅಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಇದೆ I suggest all the students should participate so you'll get a attractive cash prizes. Gangubai, Gudia, Harshit,
Present, ma'am.
Junjar,
Present, ma'am.
Kavya,
Present, ma'am.
Kishore, Lata.
Present, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
ಲತಾ ಅಟೆಂಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀಯಮ್ಮ ನಾನು ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಕೇಳಿದಾಗ ಯಾಕೆ ಬಾಯಿನೂ ಬಿಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ ಯಾಕೆ ಏನು ಆನ್ಸರೇ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಕೇಳಿದಾಗ
Ma'am, I am in hospital, ma'am.
ಏನಮ್ಮ
I am
You
not
know?
feeling well, ma'am. I am in hospital.
Okay, fine. Now you are in hospital, admitted or you went for OPD?
No, ma'am. Admitted.
Admitted. Then you could have answered no. Just I asked a simple question. What is verification? Okay. Manisha, take care of your health, Lata.
Okay, ma'am.
Manisha is absent. Manjunath. Nayana.
Present, ma'am.
Neelanjan. Nishant.
Present, ma'am.
Pavitra.
Present, ma'am.
Maithili.
Present, ma'am.
Maithili, how many events you have registered?
Ma'am. Still I didn't register, ma'am.
Why you told me you are the first person you told I am not going to become as a coordinator?
No, ma'am, I'll participate. Today I'll register.
Okay. Priyanka. Pavan.
Present, ma'am.
Akash.
Present, ma'am.
Rajeshwari.
Present, ma'am.
Rakesh. Ramya.
Present, ma'am.
ರಮ್ಯಾ ಯಾವ ಇವೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಸಿಪೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀಯಮ್ಮ
Ma'am, ಇನ್ನ ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್
ಮಾಡ್ಕೋ ಇವತ್ತು ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ಕೊಡ್ತೀರಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ವಾ
ನಾನೇ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀನಿ.
ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಮತ್ತೆ
ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ರಾಕೇಶ್ present, ma'am.
ಮತ್ತೆ ಯಾಕೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ರಶ್ಮಿ
Present, ma'am.
ರವಿಶಂಕರ್ ಯಾ ಐ ನೋ ರಿಜ್ವಾನ್
Present, ma'am.
ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಆಗಿದ್ಯಾಪ್ಪ
ಇಲ್ಲ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
ಹಾಗೂ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಬಂತಲ್ವಾ
ಹ್ಞೂ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
ನೋಡಿ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಖುಷಿ ಆಗತ್ತೆ ವಿಶಾಲ್
Present, ma'am.
ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಬಂತಲ್ಲ ವಿಶಾಲ್
Yes, ma'am.
ಈ ಸತಿನ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಸಿಪೇಟ್ ಮಾಡು ಸವಿತಾ
Yes, ma'am.
ಶ್ರುತಿ
Present, ma'am.
ನೇಹಾ
Yes, ma'am.
Spurti,
Present, ma'am.
Srinidhi,
Present, ma'am.
Srinivas,
Present, ma'am.
Sunil,
Present, ma'am.
Vaishnavi,
Present, ma'am.
Vinny.
Present, ma'am.
Okay, students, I'll stop here, but I suggest all the students should participate in the department fest. We have you'll get a attractive cash prizes, students, to make your tech transform a grand success.